There, now I'm recording. Oh, a quest. What? Don't turn refugees into slaves. That's rude.
And lag spike.
You can't lag spike because you're keeping me alive. It's against the rules. Oh, sweet. Fat loots that don't really need. I want his heart from his chest. Does that count? Bloop. Alright. Pick a direction, any direction.
Enter the ancient waterway.
I don't remember where that is.
Maybe.
Look at all the dead people. So I'm going for the same setup I've been using. Might switch it up once I hit 70 and got all the fun things.
Yeah, I'm just button mashing until I get all my skills.
Yeah. So I don't really know what is doing the most damage or what the right strategy is. So one thing I notice a lot in Twitch when I'm watching these deals is people have a tendency to just kind of run all over a map and collect as many mobs as they can, and they do like 2 billion damage. Is that, like, at what point is that the right strategy? Like, how do you go, oh, you know what, I'm powerful enough just to run all over the place and pick up as many mobs as I can? Is that like level 10,000 Paragon, Torment, whatever, and you're just basically invincible? Because I want to be that guy. Oh, I didn't know you were over here fighting. My bad. Oh crap, I hate these purple things. Purple things bad! Whoop. Yeah,
I'm up to 3,000 latency. I'm gonna reboot my router.
Oh, geez.
This
okay.
Is not the...
Yeah. Bounce. I'll just wander around in here.
Be back in a second.
Yeah. The demons of hell grow weaker. I'm just gonna run around and try to kill some stuff. My foes grow weaker. I'm probably gonna die, because this is on Torment 1. Or at least it was on Torment 1. We'll see how it goes. Oh, of course the first thing I run into is darn blue. That makes sense. Why not? Oh, and a lot of them. Look at all those guys. Oh, and they're... Oh, look at all the purple rays. This is great. This is awesome. This is all I ever dreamed of in the world. No! Bunch of poopers. I hate these things. No, you're not allowed to do what you're doing. Good gracious. I don't care if the demons of hell are weaker. They're still pretty rough. Molten Enchanted Vortex. That's a great one. Oh, and dead. Okay. We'll revive it, of course, but we're gonna run way over here. Oh, jeez. Are you picking on me? Seriously? And they're gonna die again. Oh. Holy crap. Oh, jeez. Okay. Lesson learned. Don't play this game by yourself. You gotta raise the dead here. They're probably coming. They're coming, aren't they?
Am I back?
Your voice is.
Cool.
Yeah, as soon as you left, I'm like, well, let me just go wander around a little bit, and I ran into an enormous amount of blues. Like, there's at least 15 of them. Oh, you know what? They multiply. They're those deals that illusionist things. Oh my gosh. No, no, no. You don't get to do that. It's so rude. Whoop. I don't like how they have this lasso thing. It's really upsetting me. Like, you can't just grab me and pull me towards you. That's terrible. Oh, there you are. And everything's dead. Now, this makes sense. This is how you play this game. Hold on to your buddy.
Yeah, that didn't fix the issue.
It didn't. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, you're way back there. Maybe it's just your internet, your ISP, doing some throttling.
This is cutting off like every third word that you say too.
Oh, really? Oh, no. Now I'm just annoying. Oh, there's lots of things coming. Awesome.
$69.
Woot! Hey, Hascat and Ogdrapog. See you sitting in the chat. Don't know if you're watching yet. But, as always, glad to have you. Alright, I don't think we go in the portal thing, because we've been there. Nothing down here. Boom, 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 boom. I was playing some Elite Dangerous last night. I thought about streaming it. Decided I would rather just kind of chill, listen to some music, and watch Forrest Gump. That's what I do. And made some good money space trucking. I replaced everything in my ship that I could with cargo space. And I was like, I'm gonna buy all the things and take it somewhere else and sell all the things. It's really productive. Great game. Yes, level 69. Booyah. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing over here. We can go south. See how that goes. Hate flying mobs. Hate them, hate them, hate them, hate them, hate them. I think I'm gonna get rid of the exploding corpses deal, because that hasn't really been benefiting me here. It worked great before. It seems like it's not doing the same amount of damage, or maybe there's just less corpses to explode.
That could be it.
I don't understand why there wouldn't be corpses, but
Well, we all use them.
oh, we're all oh, so we're, yeah, okay, then it's stupid to have this ability.
Maybe it just consumes the ones that are standing.
So I need to switch that out for something more useful. Alright, let me do that real quick. Skills. Corpse explosion. Hello? Maybe let me do it while we're fighting. Okay. Reanimation, Army of the Dead. What's a good one? Simulacrum? Created? No, I don't want to do that. Bone Spirit.
Disconnected.
Oh, no. You try to reconnect?
Blizzard of Haze.
My foes grow weaker.
Siphon Blood. Bone Sphere, Death Nova. I don't know what to use. Bone Armor was kind of cool. Bone Spirit. Launch a Bone Spirit that will seek enemies. Sure. Let's try that. Let's see what Bone Spirit's like. Alright. Are you back in? No, he's gone. He's gone forever. Alright. Last time I wandered anywhere without a buddy, I got in a bind. I don't want to do that again. If he can't hold a steady connection, we might have to figure something else out. Aha! What did I find? The cistern. Ain't going in there yet. Is it any better? Well, you're not in here yet.
My internet was fine all day. I've been on here since 2 o'clock nonstop.
Oh
No
my
issues.
gosh.
As soon as I start streaming, everything goes to hell.
Everything's just like, nope. I'm sorry, did you want to have fun with friends? Ooh, gross. There we go. Uh-oh, back down from torment to wuss. If Drest can't hang on, that's the way it's gonna be. Cause I'm enjoying Torment 1. It gives you lots of good loot. Torment 1 is good.
Well, that's better. It's down to 100.
Oh, that's way better. Well, where are you going?
I put it through my tunnel. Maybe I'm getting like attacked or something.
Oh, you went through your VPN?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Maybe you are being throttled. ISP's like, hey, you can't play Diablo with your friends. Are you crazy? That is really interesting. There must be some piece of hardware somewhere that's... I don't know. I don't understand what would cause that. right. Well, I'm glad that got better.
I actually see what I'm doing now.
You're not just randomly banging on buttons hoping for the best.
Before it was like there's a group of mobs, and I'm just clicking, and then instead.
Yeah, I feel like I'm actually following you around now and not watching you kind of wander around in confusion. Do 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 do. Nothing quite like cleaning out the sewers. Like some roto-rooters. I heard you had some zombies in your sewer. I'm here to take care of that for you. Man, living in Sanctuary would suck.
Yeah, it would.
It's like every now and then you're just like, oh, dead are coming to life. Better hope for a Nephilim. Plus, it's all dark and grimy and terrible.
But there's...
Uh-oh, you broke up there. Ah ha ha! Wait a minute.
We just went around in a big circle.
How did we do that?
The hidden camp is right over here.
Was that not the waterway? Did we not go to the right waterway?
We did not.
But it was blue. I thought blue meant go. I don't understand. That's the stupidest thing. Okay, well, you can blame me for that one, I guess. I thought we were going to the right place. Let me break all this stuff. What's this do? Yeah, we'll add it. Sorry about that. That's a bummer. I was like, I found the hole that takes you to the thing. Let's go. Oh well, at least we know where we've been. Could have been worse.
Maybe you do. My map reset.
Oh, did it? Oh, bummer. Okay, well, follow me, because you're going to where we've been before. Follow me, like that was a good idea the first time. We can try going this way, because this is still cloudy.
With the chance of meatballs.
Yeah, right? Oh, jeez. When you're a necromancer, like everything looks like a mob. All my minions just like what's killing what? Sweet. That's gross. Alright, yeah, we can still keep going north. Because there's more that we did not see. Yeah, I forgot this map was huge. It took me forever one time to find the stupid entrance. I wandered all over the thing. I was playing by myself. Yeah, dude, Argypog, the Necro's actually really fun. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about whether it plays like the Diablo 2 Necro, but I can tell you I'm enjoying it. I like the abilities. They're kind of fun. Yeah, so the Witch Doctor I never played. So Drest, do you know, how much different is this than the Witch Doctor? Have you played that one?
I have not played the Witch Doctor.
You haven't played it either. Yeah, that was just never a class that interested me at all.
Jacob played one all the way to 7.
Oh, did he? Have to ask him. So when Jacob gets on, we'll try to answer that question. The only classes I've ever played to any degree were like the Monk and the Barbarian. I played those. I really like the Monk. The Monk is kind of the thing that made me want to get Diablo in the first place. Because it was one of the classes they premiered at, it was either BlizzCon or E3 one year. Like, a year and a half before the game launched. And I was like, ooh, that looks pretty. I want to play that. Look at all the blood and guts going everywhere. It looked pretty awesome. Oh my gosh, so many terrible things are happening. The only thing I think is kind of a bummer, Ogdrpog, is you have to pay $15 to get the Necromancer, which is not like, it's not the worst thing in the world. So I think there's some other stuff that comes along with it. I don't really know. I've just been playing the Necromancer. It's definitely not a full expansion. Like Reaper of Souls was a game changer. That thing was awesome. Yeah, you know, I mean, I wish you could kind of like test out the Necro without actually paying $15 to get him. But if you get him and you don't like him, then you just paid $15 and you're like, oh, I don't even like playing this guy. That was kind of a waste of time.
Ding, 70.
Nice. You got, oh, that must be where your achievement came from. Where? Oh, there's a gold one over there. Dang, this map is massive. Yeah, so I really can't speak for it. I know I'm having fun, Ogdrpog. I would hesitate to tell anybody else that they're going to have a blast and then be like, Steven told me this was great and it sucks. It really just depends on your playstyle. Like, I'm having fun, and I'm normally a barbarian type guy. Like, run in swinging and beat stuff as bad as you can. That's kind of the classes I usually like to play. So magic users are not really up my alley. And some of this I might be having a great time because I'm playing with Drest and Jacob. Which usually I'm playing by myself.
So it works really well for me because I love magic and ranged.
Yeah. We almost had a disaster. Spilled some water all over everything. Yeah, I'm definitely like a melee. Melee all the time.
Something foul.
Yeah, you can bash me next week, sure.
Sorry, I'm looking at my passives.
I was wondering, I was like, why am I dying so much? Like, why are things not falling over like they normally are? Bloop. Running around, running around. Oh good, you teleported here. Yay. Things are gonna die again. I was holding my own there for a minute. That wasn't terrible. Would have been if any of them were blue. Yes, level 70.
Congrats. Chester.
Got it. Got my last passive skill slot. So now it's all Paragon points from here, right?
Yep.
Which I should earn fairly quickly because I'm only 30. At least for a little while, I feel like I'm earning them really quick. That's awesome. Paragon levels.
Saw Spider-Man last night.
Dude, was it good?
It was awesome.
I'm going to see it this weekend.
I would even go so far as to say it was amazing.
Really? It was an amazing Spider-Man, you say?
Yes.
Perhaps
Yes.
a spectacular Spider-Man. Maybe even a superior Spider-Man. People have a lot of hate for the superior Spider-Man storyline. I was a big fan. I hated it to start with, but then I was like, okay, no, I'm digging this.
There's actually 2 after credit scenes, so make sure you
Okay,
stay.
so hang out. All right, I was gonna hang out anyway. I'm trying to avoid most trailers at this point. Not all of them, but like I'll watch the first teaser trailer for something and then trailer number 1, and then after that I'm like, okay, going into avoiding mode. Not because they're spoilery, because I think that word's thrown around way too much, and everybody's got a different standard. But because I think like there's something I know that happens in Spider-Man thanks to trailer number 2 that wasn't ruining anything, but I kind of saw the scene and was like, that would have been really nice to actually watch in context and not know it was coming. And it was kind of like, well, now I've kind of ruined that moment for myself because I know it's there. Not that it ruins the movie. Dude, Eric, thank you so much for the tip. You are the best. Eric Webb tipped with $5. I don't have any button. Here we go. Here, let's just. I'm gonna dance while Dress kills things. Eric Webb is the best. He gave us some cash money. Yeah. That's right. Eric Webb hooking us up with a $5 tip. Thank you, sir. You are the best. If you guys are into art and all the things that involve drawing and fun times and crazy streams, visit Eric Webb. Give him a follow. He's been a long-time friend of the Two Dorks, the titular Two Dorks of Two Dorks, and I died. And totally deserves your hard-earned follow, because he is a good man. Oh, there's a message? Dude, the message didn't pop up. The message didn't pop up. Hold on, I got you. I got you. Oh, where'd the sound go? I hate when it does that. It ticks me off. My donations. Bloop. Oh, Eric wants to know how you doing, EGATs.
How I do what?
How are you doing? How is
How
you?
am I doing?
Yeah.
It's good.
Good.
My internet's not great, but I'm good.
You're good. That's important. Unspent Paragon points. Yeah, movement speed. Let's go. Movement speed up. Oh, wait. Defensive Paragon points. Dang it. What do I put this into? Life or armor? I've kind of got it balanced. Or resist all. Life regeneration. Jeez, I don't know. Just do.
For defense?
I just did regeneration. Yeah, that's where I got my point.
I did life and armor first, and then I'm working on resist all right now.
Life and armor first?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was based on icy veins.
Okay, I'll remember that for next time. Thank you so much, Eric, for the avatar. I'm having Eric actually swap out my head on my animated avatar. It's basically my avatar everywhere, and that avatar has hair. The current Steve does not have hair. And I've been using it, and somebody called me out the other day. They were like, hey, if you're bald, you shouldn't have an avatar. I'm like, thank you, internet, for being so astute with your observations. I get it. And I was like, you know what, you're right. Let me fix that. Like, got Eric on the horn. Said, man, I need a new head. Everything else is fine. I just need a new head. Nothing else has changed. He's hooking me up. Because he's the best. We should make swappable heads. Just make a Mr. Potato Head avatar. I can just change it whenever I want. Mohawk Steve. Bald Steve. Top Hat Steve. Different occasions, yeah. Episode 400 is coming of Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, and we're gonna... We might need something. I'm trying to do a few things ahead of time. And the avatar part is one of those. Alright, pull the lever. Yeah, anything we do consistently. Space Tim. Ahead for Space Tim. Die, zombies, die! Yeah, episode 400 is... So we are recording episode 391 this week. So episode 400 is coming, and we're steadily preparing for that big move. Some fun stuff. Fun stuff's a-coming. A few changes, nothing major. Show will still be the show. Just making some efforts. Been around 10 years. It's time to take a look at things. Put a fresh coat of paint on stuff. See how it goes. See what's working. See what's not working. In our minds, everything's working because we're arrogant like that. How many listeners do you have? Oh, maybe 50. One of which is my mom. Don't care. Thank you, Eric. You the best. You the best. Seriously, if you guys like art, Eric does a drawing request show. Might have paint you can borrow. You're the best. Eric does a drawing request show every day, and you can go on there and tip him some cash and get some drawings, and also be in the room for a giveaway he'll do from time to time. He could probably always explain the rules better than I do. But he'll give you you can have a chance to win a free drawing by the master himself, Eric Zueb.
So it's a drawing for a drawing?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. A drawing for a drawing. A drawing for a work of art. Yeah, Eric will draw you stuff. It's great too. Eric is actually responsible for most of the stuff that appears on Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. The H&H man, our superhero, was his creation out of nowhere, years and years ago, and he's still our go-to. And we're actually going to Dragon Con again this year, so that'll be fun. So Eric, if you have anything you want us to take down there and leave around or hand over to any of the artsy people, hit me up. I'll be happy to print out that stuff and leave it on the tables and whatever. Lots of artists at Dragon Con. We usually end up coming home with at least one piece of comic book art from somebody. Eastern flow control valve, yeah. Let me just turn on the flow here. Aha! Oh yeah, we'll have fun. We always do. We always have a great time.
This guy so much.
And the last times we've actually learned several things, like carry water with you. Be aware that lunch is going to be hard to find, so have some alternatives. Bring some snacks. You know, little things like that.
I'm just gonna carry around a backpack full of pizza.
That's it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Chick-fil-A is incredibly popular at the mall. That's all I can tell you. It's very difficult to find food. And they have this little alleyway that kind of functions as a food court, but it's really just a galley kitchen with choices on either side. You're like, do I want the Japanese food or the Chinese food? But I think there is a Sparrow pizza, so, you know, if you don't have high standards, you can grab yourself a slice. And those usually move pretty quick. The only real big thing to keep an eye on is the time and how far you need to walk in downtown Atlanta. Would not suggest walking around downtown Atlanta at 2 a.m. based on prior experience.
I've done that.
It's a little creepy. I guess depending on where you are. We managed to find ourselves stepping over homeless people covered in newspaper.
I wasn't in that part of town.
No, I don't know how it happened, but that's how it happened. Our hotel that we were staying at was a little further from the host hotels than we realized. You could see it from where we were, but walking to it was an entirely different experience. But luckily this time we're in the Westin, which is a host hotel, which is maybe a block from the main hotels. And the good news is the Westin isn't exactly a main event hotel, so it's less crowded. You don't want to be in the Marriott, the Hilton, or the Hyatt. Those are 3 host hotels that you want to go, oh, that's nice. Host hotels sound fun, but I'm not going to stay in those. Or you'll never get an elevator and you'll never get to go home. You'll be stuck there for years.
Climbing gear.
Yeah, right? Gavin the thief. Get him. Sweet. Alright, I got another Paragon point. Utility. Area damage, resource cost reduction, gold, or life per hit, or gold find. Area damage sounds fun. I don't remember what Icy Vein said.
I think I did resources and then area.
Resources, then area. I know I'm supposed to stack movement speed pretty early.
Yeah, you only want to stack to 25.
Only stack to 25 in movement speed. Okay.
Yeah, that's the cap.
They're using you for their own ends. Choose to be their puppet. Yes, the power of
Let's see.
right.
Tough is 6. Ooh, the big sword.
I am a
It's a two-hander.
I serve a greater calling.
I don't know. It's a lot of damage.
Soon enough I'll walk.
But that's a two-hander.
Then I'll
I have a
show
two-hander.
what a Nephilim can achieve.
Yeah, but I had a really nice shield too. I'll put that thing on. I hate these closed-faced helms. They look stupid. Alright, where do we go to get the blood from Zultan Kulle? Through here?
Cave of the Betrayer.
Dun 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 dun, the Cave of the Betrayer. Fanny packs. Eric, I'm not wearing a fanny pack. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But I'm not doing it. I don't feel like a two-handed weapon in a Necromancer makes a lot of sense. They're so frail.
I mean, if it was a staff, that would make sense.
Well, that would be fine, but not this giant sword that I'm running around with like Cloud.
Or a scythe.
Yeah, well, that makes a lot of
I
sense.
think all the scythes in this game, I think, are one-handers, as far as I've seen.
Yeah.
I think they want you to have a phylactery, whatever that means. And
Oh, crap.
Scythe. And there's actually a passive that gives you a bonus for having a scythe.
Nice. It's because you're role-playing effectively. Good job. Jeez. Waller and a plague dweller. Or plague thing. Good gravy.
They're hard to kill.
Yeah, no kidding. Ah.
Oh, he's reflecting damage, that's why.
Oh, okay. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, everything else just falls over. So much poison everywhere. Why so much poop all over the ground? Boom. Oh. Dang it. There's too many. Oh, they're exploding everywhere. I'm out. Jeez. So many nukes. Too many nukes. What the? Ah, there I went. Oh, I'm so broken. I gotta go repair. Boop. BRB. Staff with skulls. Need all the staffs. Repair. All the equip stuff, and let's just break down everything else. Bloop. Bloop. And I don't know if I want to get rid of that. That's a green thing. I want to keep the green thing. Because those get stacked with sets, right?
Hmm?
Those are for sets. I'm gonna keep that. Hey, beer cake is done. Congratulations, H&H Show, on the completion of beer cake. It looks really pretty. I've been glancing at my phone. I haven't looked at it. Like looked at it because we've been slaying demons.
But what is the beer cake?
Jacob's making a beer cake for his brother's birthday.
Like a cake shaped like a beer?
A cake made of beer cans and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I didn't understand what it was. I thought it was beer Jenga.
No, it wasn't beer flavored or anything. Did you make beer cake for my birthday? Yes. I want beer cake. Oh, he wants us to go down in the portal. No, stop touching me. Yeah, 40ths are special, so I've heard. Oh, am I just fighting this by myself? I'm gonna go down the hole. Squish. I like stepping on the bugs. It's so satisfying. Holy crap, that's a lot of things.
That's a lot of corpses.
Yeah, no joke. Wow. Yay. Paragon 33. Booyah. Boop.
Got a 60 kill chain.
Nice. That looked like a lot of baddies. Boop. Getting some McFly flyers in the party so the demons of hell can grow stronger. So it's what it's all about. Who would have known that demons of hell were like dependent upon how many people were fighting them? Oh, I'm feeling kind of weak today. Oh no, another person came. I'm feeling so much better. Oh, I hate these. No, stop blowing me up. Bunch of savages.
Yeah, those chains are physical damage.
Yeah, they suck.
That's why you need armor. What are we wearing? Leather?
I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to it.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
I wear whatever is better than what I'm wearing now. I wear whatever has 3 green numbers. I have little regard for the actual stats on things. Just like, oh, that's better. It's got 3 green numbers, so I'm good. That's what I'm going to use. All the cash money. All mine. Uh-oh, McFly's here. The minions of hell have grown stronger indeed. We didn't grow any stronger. There's just 3 of us now.
We grew stronger as a group.
I guess. I just want to get to where I can punch things for like 1.5 million. That's one thing I love about the streams I've watched. I'm like, look at all those numbers popping up. It's incredible. It's like playing a Japanese RPG where, you know, everybody's got 10,000 HP. You're like, I hit that guy for 1,000. You're level 2.
Like WoW during Mist.
Yeah, right. Everybody's just destroying everything.
Before they squished all the numbers.
They had to, yeah, it was like a memory limitation or something they had to squish it for.
Yeah.
They couldn't address the more numbers. They're just like, we got to do it. People were freaking out. But my stuff is less powerful. No, no, no. The ratio is the same. Your stuff is fine.
Well, they didn't just shrink the stats, they also shrunk the gold and the prices of things.
They shrunk everything. They had to. It's like, would you like the game to continue working? Okay, item squish and everything squish. We're gonna squish it all. Squishy. McFly, you're good. If you want to try to call in, we can get you in this call somehow. Not that I've learned how Hangouts has worked in the last, you know, week. I know if you try to call, it probably will hang up on you.
I was able to just click the little green camera icon next to your name. But I don't know if that's because I was previously already in the call.
I think it's probably because you're previously already in it. I think it works like, you know, you have 2 people in a chat, and if you invite another person to the chat, they should be able to come in and then turn their camera on. I think that's how it works. So it's not like you're calling somebody. It's like they're just joining the hangout, and then they're deciding they want to do video and voice with you. Well, this is stupid. Guess we gotta go all the way back south. Blech. Okay, so now is there a video call with Fate 2? Sorry, I noticed that there's a video call. Incoming call. Yeah, I'm probably going to drop you if I answer this. Let's see. All right.
I hear you.
I hear you, but Drest isn't on this call. Dress is in the... Hey, Dress, can you go to your Hangouts interface and go to the Hangout that has Fate and me?
I will see.
And see if you can
Figure it
just
out.
pop in. Because you're in the Hangout. You're just...
How's this?
I hear you still, so I'm not really a good judge. Here, I'm going to hang up on you, and then we'll see if we can get you in the other one.
I just invited Drest.
Okay, he left the call. He left my call. Now he's in this call.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
What up?
That's fantastic. Good, now we're all together.
Beer cakes.
Dude, that thing looks phenomenal. I need to get a better picture, or a better look at it, because I was just glancing down.
Beer cakes are legit.
My goodness, how are you going to get that to him?
So it's obviously mobile because it's stacks of cans of beer.
Right.
And I bought him all microbrews, so he's gonna love it because he's a hophead.
Oh, yeah.
So things are gonna go well. I'm excited about it.
That's awesome. So when are you guys traveling down there? Or over there?
Yeah, over there. We're probably gonna leave on Sunday if I had to make a guess.
Yeah?
Or Saturday.
Good.
Probably late Saturday afternoon.
That's
Saturday
awesome.
night there in a hotel, and then celebrate his birthday, and then back on Sunday and get started working on the house again.
Dang. You guys did a ton of work over there this weekend. Those pictures, you're making a din or two.
Yeah, we're making a little bit of a dent. I mean, there's still quite a few things to do until we get that ceiling drop. We can't do what we really want to do until we get that done.
Yeah, until you get that whole shenanigans. But man, it is looking good.
Yeah, it's starting to. I mean, it's such a satisfying feeling whenever you remove walls and take out floors and take out the sheetrock. And I mean, it is a very satisfying feeling.
Destruction is very satisfying. I agree.
But
It's the stuff that doesn't take any effort. You're just like, I'm gonna break this down. I mean, it takes effort. That's the wrong word to use, but you know what I mean. You're not like scalpel. You're more like hammer.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, you have an Ashley there. It's all she wants to do is just throw hammers through walls.
Yeah. She needs to break all the things.
Not just break them, but legit throw a hammer through a wall. Grabbed a hammer and said, "Can I throw it? Can I throw it? Can I?" Okay.
And you're like,
Okay,
yes.
throw it.
Let me grab the camera real quick.
Just because I feel like we need this for posterity's sake.
Yes, you gotta hang on to that.
No, so we asbestos update. I feel like I owe everybody an asbestos update.
Oh,
right?
sure, yeah. Yeah, whatever.
we owe the asbestos update. So we ordered all of the negative airflow systems and all the personal protective equipment, the PPE.
Yeah.
Was required for it. We've got all the trash bags. We got everything we need. We got the plastic. You name it, we've got it. We spent quite a bit of money
Yeah.
making this thing happen. And so on Friday, we get the negative airflow machine, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Turn it on, and it just goes, oh.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Oh, no.
And so I turn it on high, and it just goes, blower motor doesn't come on, nothing comes on. I'm like, this ain't right.
Oh, no, Jacob.
So I call it. Finally, I just had to stop on Friday or Saturday and just not even do anything over the weekend with respect to the asbestos. So I called the company on Monday and I said, look, what's going on? And they said, well, why don't you contact the manufacturer, right?
Oh, geez.
And I'm like, okay. So I contacted the manufacturer, and the manufacturer, I spent 8 seconds describing what I was seeing, and he was like, "Oh, that's a bad capacitor." And I'm like, "Do you want to hear what? Do you want to see a video?" And he was like, "Nope, just a bad capacitor."
He just knows.
I mean, they've been doing it for so long, they probably know all that equipment so well that they're like, "Yeah, whatever. It's a bad capacitor." So, of course, he said, "Well, we work very closely with the company that you bought it from. So just call Brian over there and tell him to send you a new one, and we'll make this right."
Just
So
call
I called Brian. And Brian was like, "Yeah, I'll put a new one in the mail the next day." So he put a new one in the mail. I should get it probably tomorrow, the next day. And
Dude,
ready to go.
that's awesome. You just needed Brian to take care of you.
Yeah, I mean, and Brian was like, "Yeah, I just call this company and they'll let you know what's going on." So I think he was fully intending taking care of me from the beginning.
Yeah, right.
But
Ogdrupog says your beer cake is awesome.
oh yeah,
Yep.
that's awesome.
Ogdrupog
We had a
is,
lot of fun making that today.
I bet.
We bought 7 6-packs of microbrews from all over the areas,
Oh, we got to go back up. Sorry.
from everywhere from California to local. So that was kind of fun. And then we just stacked them up and decorated it for 40th. So 40 beers for 40 years, man.
Oh, that's so cool. That's such a good idea. You're so caring and thoughtful. When my
Well, we're gonna
sister
have a-
turns 40, I'm just going to be like, happy birthday. Text message.
Happy birthday. Here's your birthday song.
Yep. It's going to be something along those lines. Happy birthday. Hey, Levy. Bye.
Okay, bye. We're going to play Diablo.
Yeah, I got other stuff to do. See you.
I got kids screaming in the background. Let me just,
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
I got peace out.
But no, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a beer and barbecue fest, just the family. So we're gonna sit around and drink beer and eat barbecue.
Oh, that'll be great. That sounds like a great weekend to me.
Yep, we're gonna have hot sauce, all different kinds of hot sauce, and I'm gonna create new labels for hot sauce. One that says "not hot at 40," that says "still hot at 40," and one that says "really hot at 40."
That's awesome.
Smoking hot. Sorry, yeah, that's right.
Smoking hot.
at 40.
By the way, speaking of hot sauce, I ate your barbecue sauce both yesterday and today.
Nice.
It's a staple for my chicken at work now.
awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
That's
See,
just-
I'm glad.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
I do like that stuff. I can drink it. I'm gonna bring quite a bit to my brother and let him partake in the tasty deliciousness that is the barbecue sauce.
It is everything. It is life. That's for sure. Your barbecue sauce is life.
Or at least lunch life.
It's life at lunch. I don't even care. It tastes wonderful. That's what I'm trying to say. Is it's incredibly good.
Rest, I should probably send you some.
You should.
Yes,
send me
please.
some.
Yes. This
You
time I
should
make
send
sure
me
I
some.
address it to the right name rather than a nickname.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. It was hilarious, but
They didn't know how to find Drest?
no.
No,
Well, they just put it in the number on the mailbox.
Well, it goes to the office, and if it doesn't have the person's name that actually lives there, it gets held for a week, and then it gets sent back.
Oh, well that's.
Because it's a college town, and there's constantly people moving in and out.
Oh yeah. That's stupid.
I mean, I guess it does make sense to a certain degree, though. But it is kind of dumb.
It's still stupid.
I
Deliver
do
the
like
package.
having my packages locked up, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. We have this giant smart locker system at work for when we get things in the mail at work. They just send you an email and they're like, it's in the smart locker, and you go down there with your combo and you type it in the little LCD screen, and then the door opens for the cabinet that you need to get it out of.
Oh, see, that's kind of fun.
It's super
Except
cool.
You actually have to travel somewhere. We've
Yeah.
got somebody that will actually deliver packages to us in our office.
They used to do that, but I think people just kept having so much crap shipped to work. They were like, you know what? You come get it.
We're not going to pay to have somebody deliver your personal package.
Yeah, we're so done with personal package delivering, especially at Christmas, because people have packages shipped to work so their kids don't get the Amazon boxes off the porch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Makes sense.
our logistics team is just scrambling at Christmas time. They're like, oh my gosh, you people. It's kind of awesome though. Like, I've never worked at a place where you actually could access and use the post. Like, most people were just like, ship your personal packages? No liabilities. We can't do that.
Oh, yeah.
But mine's like, oh yeah, ship a package? Cool. Come on down here. Ship your pants. Ship your pants all day.
I like having a UPS, FedEx, and USPS shipping service in the building.
Oh yeah, that's wonderful. Whoever it needs to go through, it goes. I think we have FedEx and UPS. And USPS, obviously. You can drop your mail anywhere.
So
Well, what
speaking
happened?
of USPS, guess what?
What?
Subject got his letter.
Yeah!
After 4 weeks,
They finally made it.
finally got his letter.
That's the best. Did it have a big I'm sorry note? This fell between the seats?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. it did.
Look, it fell between the seats. I'm sorry. Hey, Dress, would you watch a Die Hard movie that took place in a nursing home?
What?
Yeah, like if John McClane was like a 90-year-old man.
That'd be stupid.
Oh, well, fine then.
Nursing homes are typically only one story, so
That's the reason it's stupid. It's not the concept. The concept is fine. It's just that it's only a one-story nursing home, so
I mean,
therefore
you
it's
gotta
silly.
crawl around in the air ducts, and you gotta blow shit up. And
So, hold on, Drest. Wait. You're not thinking in the right terms here. I mean, they do make those assisted living facilities where you can start out in an apartment on like the 5th floor and slowly move your way down. And on the 1st floor, you have basically nursing home style, living, right?
Yeah, it's more like it's not what you think it is.
My grandmother has just moved to one a couple of weeks ago.
so it's just a bunch of old people with like colostomy bags and wheelchairs, and you're just walking around shooting them. Like,
No, you're not shooting the old people. Like Hans Gruber's distant cousin comes back and he's all like, "Hey man, we're gonna swindle these old people and take their stuff." And John McClane's like, "No, you're not." So then he just kind of puts on a wife beater and gets his walker and he's like, "Ho ho ho, I have a shotgun," or whatever.
Oh, I have a shotgun. Oh, yeah, that's right. And there's going to be garland, so of course it's got to be a Christmas
Yeah, it's
movie
gonna take
because
place at Christmas. I mean, that's a given. I don't even know why that's a
garland
question.
on the rails, then it's Christmas, right?
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie. it's like Home
Hey, look,
Alone
if
but
that's
with an
all
old
you need
man.
to sell you on a Christmas movie, then more power to you. It's a Christmas movie to you guys. I need something a little bit more. I need a little more
No,
Christmas.
nobody cares
feeling
what you
and
need.
emotion.
It's a well-known fact. Die Hard's a Christmas movie. We've had this conversation.
I just watched Krampus over the weekend.
Oh, I needed to watch that. I still haven't seen it.
What do you
It's,
have a Christmas in July over here?
It's so bad, but it's so good.
It's kind of okay for it to be bad, though, right? It's
Well, yeah,
d-
that was the whole point.
yeah, it doesn't have to be good.
Where are we going, by the way?
We're looking for the Cave of the Betrayer. We're basically just getting rid of the fog all over the map and seeing if we can find the place where Zultan Kulle goes, "Oh, I've seen this before. This is where I'm gonna let my butt rest," or whatever. And we're like, okay, cool.
This
go
is
get-
where I let my butt rest.
Let's go get Zultan Kulle's butt.
Oh.
So I got a funny story for you, there, Jacob.
All right, let's hear it, man.
So Stephanie went upstairs to do yoga today, and I was downstairs playing with Sam. And I told him, I said, "Mama's upstairs doing yoga," and he goes, "I want to do yoga." And I said, "Okay, let's do some yoga." So I proceed to do the only yoga pose I know, which is downward dog.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, you put your butt in the air and you do that. Well, Sam crawls underneath me and he tries to do down dog, and then he gets kind of bored of that and decides that I look like a fun ladder. So he goes to my back. He goes around back and he starts climbing my legs and he grabs a hold of my belt and he just pulls my pants down to where just my butt is up in the air everywhere. And he gets off of my legs. He looks at me and he goes, "You have a butt." I was like, yes, Sam. I have a butt. I am to a human with a butt, and now I'm very self-conscious of it thanks to you.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You have a butt.
At least he didn't say, "Ooh, you got boobs."
Yeah, he said that to me before. He's gone, Daddy, you got boobs. It's like, no, I don't. Like when I had my shirt off one day, he's just like, you got boobs. No, I do not have boobs. Ladies have boobs. Kids are funny.
I heard you found a mouse.
I didn't find a mouse. Ashley found a mouse.
Did you find anything else?
Oh, I got to tell you guys the story. Yep.
Yep.
Drest reminded me of the story. So when we first bought the house, the weekend we came and took ownership of it. It smelled like a dog pissed all over the place, and I'm like, oh, did their dog pee all over the floor before they left?
Yeah.
Of course, Ashley is like, she can't smell because she's sick at the time. And so of course, every time I walk in, my eyes start watering because I have this, it's got this nasty urine smell, right? And so the days go by, right? And I keep assuming it's pee. And it keeps getting worse and worse. And I'm like, man, did they just mask the smell of pee in this house? Are the floors like infested with pee? Am I gonna have to rip up the subflooring and like put new floors in because it's nothing but pee down there? And we started ripping out the walls, and little did we find out that there was dead mouse in the wall.
Gross.
Yep. Well, there wasn't just one dead mouse. There was 2 dead mice. One of them was half eaten. Apparently, they had fallen between the walls, and they couldn't get back up, right? So, cute alive. One starts eating the other one for survival. I mean, they both end up dying anyway, but probably the worst thing on earth.
Don't spoil the end of Alive for me. Come on now.
I don't know what happens at the end. We're reading it together. I'm a little more than halfway through right now.
That's terrible,
I've seen
though.
the movie and I've read the book before, but I don't remember what happens. So there you go, Steve.
Oh, well, good, because I don't have a darn clue, and I'm enjoying myself. I'm just not allowed to read it at night anymore.
It is hard to watch, though, or hard to read, isn't it?
Woo-wee, yeah, especially once you consider that it was real.
Yes.
When did this happen? What year did Alive actually occur? The events of Alive.
1969, 1970.
Oh, wow, so it was a little ways back then.
Yeah.
I did not know how... I didn't know really the time period I was dealing with at all.
Yep.
All I know is that it's conjuring up apparently nightmares, and I've been instructed by my wife to no longer read it before bed. She's like, that's probably the worst possible thing you could put in your brain before you sleep.
No.
And I was like, nah.
Not the worst possible thing. I mean...
No, I mean, all the things I have available to me, it might be the worst right now, but it's definitely not the worst overall.
I could think of probably a couple of things that are worse.
Yep, yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, hobo with a shotgun. I know Drest has seen that. You may not have.
Seen that.
Is that the, oh, what's the dude's name? Help me out. I know, he played in Batman, too. He was the dude, the replicant at the end of Blade Runner, or in Blade Runner. What's his name? He's got a really weird but recognizable name.
Yep, I can't remember right off the top of my head. Man, if you wouldn't have asked me that, I would have told you.
Yeah, I'm so dumb. Like, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't have it. But yeah, anyway, that guy's in it. Wow, something teleported me away from something, and it saved me from getting frozen. Yay!
So you didn't find any treasures in the walls?
Lots of old
No
Nazi
treasures.
money.
No treasures. Oh, Rucker Hauer.
Rucker Hauer, thank you. Yep, that's the one. That's the name that I could not remember.
I had to think about it for a minute.
Yeah, I was like, I know the guy's name. It's not it's recognizable, but not like super fast or easy to remember. I'm going to see Spider-Man this weekend, Jacob.
Spider-Man.
Oh, I'm so excited. Like, you know what? We want to know something really annoying to me, though? Wonder Woman is out. Spider-Man is out. War of the Planet of the Apes is out. And Dunkirk is out. And I have to pick one.
I hear Wonder Woman's the one you need to go see.
Yeah, but it's been out forever. It's going to be in a theater as big as my television.
Okay, but I hear Wonder Woman is the one you need to go see.
But I want to see.
It doesn't matter.
I want to see Spider-Man. I want to see Dunkirk in IMAX while I can, because, good Lord, people are saying seeing that in IMAX is like being at World War II by, you know, in real life. Yeah, they're like, it's an incredible technical achievement. Apparently it just beats you to death with the sights and sounds, and you're just like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's a Christopher Nolan movie. The dude is an incredibly technical director.
Right.
And he's like, hey, if we can do things in real life, let's do it. FCG. Ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, he's like, I actually want my movies to look good, so find me 500 planes. Let's do it.
Let's do the thing with 500 planes.
This is a guy who, so Inception, one of the most famous scenes in that movie is the hallway that Joseph Gordon-Levitt is fighting the other guy in. It's
What a
spinning
great
around.
movie.
Yeah, he built that thing. Like, he built a hallway on a spindle. He put Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it, and they spun it around and had a fight in it. It's not CG. Awesome. There's no wires. It's just literally running around, punching each other in the face. And all the actors were so beat up by the time they were done. They were just like, this is the craziest idea ever, and it better look amazing, because I'm hurting. Oh yeah, it was. After I read that was real, I was like, no wonder it looks so mind-blowing and cool.
Right.
So I really want to see Dunkirk on the biggest possible screen I can find.
Inception, that really was a fantastic one.
So me and Lando went to see that together, and we were leaving, and I was like, Lando, man, this is changing what I expect from Hollywood.
It is sad that a movie you watch can do that, but you're right. I mean, there are some movies that just do that, right?
Yeah, they just define what an original, like, it was an original idea, you know. I mean, original as original can be. And
you sure there wasn't some Inception involved?
Well, yeah, right. He was. That's funny. It's a little 3 layers deep to find that movie. No, but it was like, it was a storyline after we'd been beat to death with adaptations and characters we've seen before and comic book movies and all this other stuff that was just kind of, okay, well, this is based on the book, and this is based on the game, and this is based on whatever. To see an original thing put together with so much care and done and executed so well, and to see it have money behind it so that he could make it, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is blowing my mind. Please, more original movies. Can you do that, Hollywood? And then a few years later, Interstellar comes out, and I'm like, there's science in this movie I don't understand, but oh my gosh, that one thing was really intense.
Hold on, wait. Interstellar.
I really liked it. You can judge me if you want.
I got a bone to pick with you on this one, because Interstellar was great for 2 hours. The last 30 minutes made me want to choke the director, because he did such a great job setting up that ending, and then he blew it. He blew it.
How did you feel like the ending was blown, though? That's what I want to know.
Awful. It was completely awful. It went from a unbelievably, not semi-realistic, but it had a realistic feel to it, right?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, just far out in space, nothing realistic about it, no feeling of realism, just awfulness. And I'm like, oh my goodness, did you really have to do that to this movie? It was so good.
So spoiler alert, you wanted all right to die.
Maybe not die, but I wanted.
I mean, the only realistic thing is that he gets stuck in where he was, and doesn't make it out. Because I found that also to be kind of strange. Okay, now you're floating in space, right where you need to be, so a ship can pick you up.
Right at the moment you need to pick it up. And by the way, you have just enough oxygen for you to be able to survive the length of time that it takes for a ship to get to you and pull you. No, okay. All right. Needed to die.
So you couldn't suspend your disbelief long enough, or far enough. for that to be an allowable thing. Oh, I'm all out of bag space.
Oh, I am too.
Yeah, I got poured out.
Not in the realm of the movie that they created. They created this movie in which it was semi-believable, and then they ended it with something that was so unbelievable, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. I'm a fan of happy endings. It didn't bother me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm like, things have to end happy or I'm annoyed. And not even that. I think it's not so much the happy factor. It's the things have to end. Things have to be completed. Like I need the answers. Like I hate it in like hostage movies where the ending is just like a guy who's been beat to death the whole time just kind of wanders off into the horizon. I'm like, what?
Right.
Where's he go? What happened to the people? Are they okay? That stuff ticks me off. Like just tell me, give me like and then he went on to do a thing, kind of story.
And live happily ever after.
Or he became an alcoholic and died. And I'm like, okay, that's at least something. That's a closure.
They've given me something, so I'm good here.
Yeah, I'm fine now. I'm fine. They gave me something to hang on to. But that being said, I should be mad about Inception because of the ending there, but I'm not. Because I thought that was a fun, thought-provoking thing. Like, how does this actually work out?
So, speaking of original movies, I do believe that Inception really was. I mean, there are so few true original movies. I mean, you know what to expect now. You've got, well, another Spider-Man's coming out. Well, another Wonder Woman's coming out. Well, Justice League's coming out. Well, we've got Iron Man coming out. Oh, Batman's coming out. Nope. It's Superman time. I mean, it's feels like we're inundated with superhero movies. If it's Marvel, if it's DC, they're coming out with some superhero movie at all times. And that's what the expectation is.
Yep. All
What's
superheroes.
Hot in the theaters? Well, there's Spider-Man.
And Wonder Woman.
And Wonder Woman. Oh, and Batman's next.
Yeah. Are we getting fatigued? Do you think the superhero movies are we getting to the point where it's almost too much?
I don't know. I know I am, and I don't even watch a lot of them.
Right.
I haven't even seen all the Captain Americas yet, right?
Oh.
And they're your favorites.
Winter Soldier is my favorite Marvel movie ever, and I've seen all of them except for Spider-Man, and it's easily my favorite movie. I could watch it 100 times.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's awesome. I think it's fantastic. I've watched one or two of the movies, and I think they're good. It's just I can only handle so many of those before I start yearning for something that's a little more, I don't know.
Yeah, I get it.
Original.
Nothing original under the sun, man.
That's probably why I love 50s, 60s, 70s music so much. Did we get the blood?
Yeah, we got it. Okay. We're good. We can now return to the desolate sands and find the archives of Zultan Kulle.
I think it's north.
It's got to be around here somewhere. I'm just basically running around the perimeter.
Voila. Here's the entrance to my archives. But I think that's I was saying that's probably why I like 50s, 60s, 70s music so much.
Yeah.
Because it was all original at that time. I mean, there was so much creativity, and a lot of it was driven by drugs. But
right. Lots of acid.
There was a lot of creativity at that time, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
And now, what did the 90s do to be quote-unquote creative? Well, let's just rip off songs from the 60s and make them more with a beat.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the whole grunge movement, I mean, that was pretty much that was kind of trying to reset a little bit.
Well, why do you think grunge was so popular? Because it was the only thing original in the 90s.
Well, yeah, and it was basically saying, we're so done with hair metal. Like, we're done. We can't glam rock anymore. We're toast.
Right.
Please give us something else. And that was the something else. It was just crusty guitars, people like you and me, going out and just playing and thrashing and having a great time.
Right. I went to the unknown depths. I don't know where you guys
That's
went.
where I went. I just followed you.
Okay.
I got some good news today.
Oh,
That's some good
oh
news.
yeah, you got yeah. Tell the good news.
So good news, they sended me to San Francisco.
G&E.
Yeah, they're sending me, my people, my company, the people I work for. They're like, hey, you did really good talking to customers of that last thing we did. Go to San Francisco. Okay. So I'm going to San Francisco for a conference. I'm pretty pumped about it.
It's gonna be fun. When are you going?
So we're going to Dragon Con. I'm going to come home Monday. I'm going to spend 2 days at the house. I'm going to fly to San Francisco.
Well, we're gonna spend time at Dragon Con, and then I'm gonna go right back to the house and work my butt off. Ooh, hold on, wait. There's a shows your goblin up top.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, well, I mean, Dragon Con will be a nice break, kind of a break. I mean, it's going to be absolutely insane, but it'll be a break enough, I guess. I'm pretty
It's gonna
excited.
be a team break, and I think I'm looking forward to that break. But that's gonna be whenever it starts really getting down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, because you're going to be, cause you got to be, October's your finish, right?
Well, I've got to be in the house in October.
Yeah.
September 30th is the last day that I have it leasing the townhome.
Oh, geez, so you need to have it livable.
Livable by the week before September 30th.
Because you can still do a handful of things and live there, but you definitely want
sure.
a lot of the stuff, most of the stuff taken care of.
You just set up a tent in the backyard.
Don't tempt him.
Just camp
Hey,
out.
look, I'm good with it. It's Ashley is the one I'm worried about. I'm not sure that she can handle living in a tent for a couple of weeks.
I think as long as you have your walls up, your ceiling up, you know, the stuff that makes a mess, you can pretty much do everything else.
And I really want everything mudded, taped, and sanded.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, like the stuff that makes a mess. Because that sanding and mudding is like a little...
Yeah, it gets all over everything.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yep. Anakin Skywalker always hated sanding drywall. That was one of his chief complaints. Hates sand.
Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, Anakin Skywalker. I mean, a lot of people think he was talking about the desert on Tatooine. He was really talking about his previous job as a contractor.
That was
Man.
such a dad joke.
It really was. I've been
gotta
throwing
tell
him out
you.
a lot today.
Steven has turned into Mr. Dad Joke.
Somebody told me today no rush for something, and I sent them a video of Tom Sawyer from Rush, the band.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they were just they had an eye roll emoji. It's like, haha. You said no rush.
Sit them Rush.
I sent them Rush. There's no such
but they
there's
said
no
no
world I want to live in where Rush isn't a thing I can have.
They blatantly said, I want no Rush.
I said
And you sent them Rush.
I did. I'll let him have it.
Oh, so I got Ashley hooked again on Zelda.
Nice.
Yeah, we
'Cause
got
of the DLC.
content. Yeah.
Yeah, that DLC will do it. How is it? Like, is it worth it? I mean, is the content... Like, I know there's new armor and stuff, but, like, talk to me about actual content. Oh, we're all following each other around in a circle.
Yeah, we are. So I think the content is coming in the Christmas time frame.
Oh, okay. So actual new stuff to play.
Right. But you buy it now and you get both packets. So you get pack 1 and pack 2 for one price.
Oh, okay, cool. That's neat.
So the first upgrade is all the armor, and you get Majora's Mask, and you get the Phantom armor, and you get all the kind of fun stuff that. But it's all hidden. And then Master Mode completely changed the game, from what I understand.
Oh, Master Mode.
Ashley's too scared to play in Master Mode.
Oh, that's the one where lots of bad things happen when you die, right?
Right.
Ugh.
And not only that, but also it's just a little bit harder. The lower ends are more difficult. Like the second, it just raises a tier. So if you're familiar with the game, the Bobikins or whatever it is, they behave like whatever the Moblins or whatever The ones right above that are.
Okay, so like level 1 enemies are like level 2 enemies.
Correct.
Hey, we got him.
Which I think it's okay for Ashley for the most part, except for like the Lionels. Lionels are freaking hard.
Yeah, those dudes are bad news. I've watched Stephanie fight those.
She'll fight those things for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you done yet? No fault of her own. I mean,
I'm kind of amazed at the dip. Like, used to, you just had easy, normal, hard, right? And now there's this new trend where people are all like, you know, I need the most difficult, I need to live the game. Like, I think about Fallout 4 Survivor Mode. Like, it was Survivor Mode. It was really hard. And then they were like, oh, no, we enhanced Survivor Mode, so now you have to eat to live. And if you're out in the rain, you know, in the radioactive rain, you're gonna die. And, like, all this stuff that just made it so much, like, I guess the immersion factor, if you want to call it that, was increased. But it's like, I really don't want to have to think about getting my radioactive food and eating, and I don't want to have to think about eating in a game. That's why I didn't play Metal Gear Solid 3. I don't want to hunt snakes.
See, I like that though. I liked it in Tomb Raider.
The eating thing? I don't even remember having to do it in Tomb Raider.
Well, it was a DLC. You had to turn it on. It's like survival mode or something.
Okay, so same Fallout 4, similar.
You can freeze to death, starve to death.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, like,
If you don't sleep, like, it's bad. Bad things happen.
now the whole freeze to death, I can get it. So if you're going against the environment, I guess I understand.
I teleported out. I'm just waiting on you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was waiting. I follow Drest. I blame him.
I heard somebody clicking madly, so I was like, I think I left early.
It just gives me more stuff to do, you know? You beat the game, and now you want more, so they give you more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay, but I'd prefer, like, new mission or new level or extra story content or whatever. Like, the idea of just making it crazy hard didn't really jive with my play style. But that's just me, because I'm a very narrative gamer. I like the story. You know, I'll generally choose the normal difficulty. But if the game gets too hard, I have no qualms about backing down to, like, I like story mode versus I want a challenge mode.
Right.
There's a lot of games I've seen that are like RPGs that do that now. They have kind of a, you know, they have the descriptions usually say you just want to really enjoy a story and you don't care much about combat, and that's a difficulty. Or there's I want a balance of story and combat, or I just want you to eat my face, make me hate myself. Then you just go play Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3 is exactly that. I've watched quite a bit of that, and I just can't. I know that I would not be happy playing that.
Oh no, I wouldn't be okay. I would be a disaster. I wouldn't be happy, and I don't think I would have fun.
Like hardcore mode in Diablo, right?
Oh yeah, it's just a punishment.
It really is. And then if you, heaven forbid, that you make it through like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of gameplay, then you happen to do something stupid and die, and you're like, no!
Right, yeah. Have you ever watched some of the hard mode or the hardcore mode deaths on Twitch?
I have not, but now I need to go find
Oh
it.
gosh, go find some hard mode. That's just so sad. Just you kind of want to cry. It's like somebody will just get a phone call and they'll think they poured it out, but they didn't. It's awful. They come back and they're just devastated.
I told you about the dead mouse thing, right?
I remember mentioning Dead Mouse, but I don't remember the topic.
Yeah, he had a hard character and the game glitched and he died.
Oh gosh, I'd be so mad.
Oh no, wait, this is the guy that actually got the character named after him, because
Yeah, he got an item in the game named after
item
him.
name. Yeah, that's
They felt bad.
And he's Dead Mouse, so
He was giving them good publicity because he streams Diablo like every Friday or something.
yeah, he's a very excitable guy too. You kind of want to keep him happy. I can't imagine the flurry of swear words that came out of his mouth.
I really hope that there is a video of that.
Oh, there is. It's on YouTube. He also his battle ID is public if you want to add him.
No, I've got no desire to play with folks that I really don't know that much, though.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's kind of the same way. I'm like, well, I mean, I could say I played with Deadmau5, but that don't. I listened to a Deadmau5 album once.
I threw out a dead mouse this past week.
Nice.
I saw some people dressed as Deadmau5 at Dragon Con one year. That was cool. I didn't know what they were till I finally looked it up. I was like, oh.
Did you see any of the San Diego Comic-Con pictures?
No, I haven't looked at them. I was just catching some of the movie news. I'm kind of shocked. There wasn't a whole lot to really talk about.
There is a Rick and Morty cosplay that's hilarious. You should look that up.
I'll look it up. Will I get it if I've never watched Rick and Morty?
Well, they're just dressed as the characters.
Oh, okay, cool.
So they're like these giant animated cosplay characters.
That's awesome. I've seen some Borderlands cosplay that was kind of mind-blowing before. You're staring at them, you're like, are you real? Because you look animated.
You start poking them.
And you're like, I'm just... Because they use the dark lines all over their face and everything. You're like, is this makeup? How did you do what you're doing?
Hey, I finally hit level 70, guys.
Hey, you did it! You hit it a lot faster than we did when we were playing just with us. I feel like that's...
Good.
I think the XP boost when you have more players.
Oh, it did it. Hey, we got it. So we'll probably finish the Realm of Shadow thing, and then I'm probably going to have to call it a night.
Yeah, I was going to say, I probably need to call it a night soon.
Yeah. Well, I don't want you to feel like you have to stay. But I'm going to...
Ashley's over here playing Zelda anyway.
Like, I'm going to go to bed by myself if I go to bed anyway. I'm working from home tomorrow, so I get to sleep a little bit longer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if I want. Usually I get up because this one I read my book and drink my coffee and kind of sit for a little bit.
That book is so intense, man.
Yeah, it's no joke. I'm 42% of the way through.
Nice.
Yeah. It's handy to read it on Kindle. I know like how close I am to finishing.
Right.
I mean, I guess reading it on paper is good too because you can just see how many stupid pages you have left.
Right. I actually have it on the Kindle for this one just because I accidentally bought it and had it delivered to my Kindle instead of having it delivered to yours.
I'm becoming a huge fan. So since I got that Kindle Paperwhite, I'm becoming a huge fan of ebooks. Like,
do you have the new one?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, the Kindle Paperwhite, newish.
Yeah, I was looking at that. It was like on sale for $70 during the Prime deal.
Oh yeah, dude, it is awesome. So one thing that makes it really great for me is I often read when Stephanie's laying in bed and I don't like to have my light on and bother her, and it's got that built-in front light. So I just fire up the light, read my book, whatever. It responds fast, and it's cheaper than the Voyage, which is like $200 or something. The only thing that some people complain about is because it only uses 4 LEDs for the light. There's a couple spots where there's some shadow.
Shadows, right?
But I really don't care at all. It doesn't keep me from being able to read anything. It's just like if you have OCD and you're like, it's not uniform.
Can you sideload stuff onto it, or do you have to use...
I used to use something called Caliber. It was an app called Caliber.
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, you could load books on it that way. I haven't done that with my Paperwhite, but I know my old Kindle did. I don't see why that would be different.
I have a lot of like manuals and like spec guides and stuff like that are all just PDFs.
Yeah, you can actually email PDFs to your Kindle address, and it'll put it on your Paperwhite for you.
That would be handy to have.
Yeah, because I've got a Kindle email address, and I didn't know how to... I was waiting for Ashley to turn something into a PDF for me, and she kept forgetting. So I was like, well, let me just see if I can send this Word doc through here, and you just put convert in the subject line. It turns it into a PDF and puts it on your Kindle.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was like, haha.
Oh.
Super cool. So no, I love the thing. It's fantastic. And I was coming off the old Kindle keyboard though, the black version. Which is fine. I mean, they all read books. They all present what you need to see. It's just the Paperwhite's front light really sold me.
Yeah, like when they made the old one, they made a version of it that was called like the Glow Light or something, and it was awful.
Yeah.
I had it for like a week and I returned it.
Oh well, this one's great. I think you'd be happy. I know I am. I don't have really high standards, but it does everything I needed to do.
Ashley's gotten me back into reading books again, actual physical copies of books.
There's something satisfying about flipping pages.
It really is.
I agree with you. Like if it was easier for me to keep them and store them and have them with me, I would do that. I think one thing I want out of Amazon that I don't know that they do is if I buy a book in paper, in like hardcover, discount me a ridiculous Kindle version if I already own the hardback.
Yes.
Because I would love to have both options. It's like, okay, well, let me store this because I know the government can't sneak in and change it. Because I'm very 1984 minded.
I think part of the issue there is that a lot of times the ebook is a different publisher.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. So everybody needs to get the right amount of money.
Yeah.
But man, it would be great if I could just be like, oh, I own this on hardcover, but I also want this on my Kindle so I can take it on an airplane, you know, without worrying about carrying a giant book with me.
We are more alike than you know.
Hey, we killed the thing. Talk to Leah.
All right, let's go kill some Zultan Kulle.
Yeah. Boop. Oh, the Nook had a page turning animation. I remember when I thought that was going to be something that was going to be huge. All right, so Soulstone Chamber.
Let's do it. Right. Let's kill him.
Let's do the killing. I want this thing. Attack speed, critical hit chance. I don't know anymore.
Surprise, I'm betraying you.
Yeah, I bet you didn't see that coming. Oh, that was easy.
All we need is one of those easy buttons. Hey, that was...
I don't have that on my my soundboard. I really need to revamp the soundboard. You spend a lot of time.
Hey, Drest, have you ran a rolled a character for this season yet?
I have not. I didn't even know the season started.
I think it started on Friday.
Yep, it started. It's in your Blizzard launcher.
I've just been paying attention.
Oh, hey, I could put another passive on this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you once you hit 70.
Yes.
Oh, we go back to town now?
I believe so.
Where's the Black Soulstone? Is it here? Should I have picked it up?
Oh, I think it's in the center if you want to grab it.
Oh, I don't want to grab it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, so now this is the scene. I'll skip it. I don't care.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right. Talk to Adria. And I think now that takes us to Act 3, right? Isn't it? Or no, because we've got to beat the whatever. Sweet. And next quest. All right. And that's going to be it for me. Because this is a good stopping point.
Well, sweet deal. I think I'm going to have to do the same.
Good plan. I'm going to take this rare amulet. Yeah, let's do it. Boom, boom, boom. I just get so anxious about swapping things out. Well, that's better too. Make sure I get the right stuff. I really hate that a legendary didn't drop off of Zultan Kulle. I feel like it should have.
I didn't get a single legendary all night.
Really? I got one. I got one legendary.
I mean, we are only running on Torment 1, so we can't really expect too many legendaries.
Yeah, and I don't know that we can handle Torment any higher. Because I think
Oh,
Dress is doing most of the work anyway.
I accidentally almost match.
We zoom in.
All right, Dress. So
You do.
fill me in on Paragon points for the Necro. Just movement speed and essence for core.
For
For
core,
core, you want to get your movement speed to 25, then do your max essence, and then put the rest in intelligence.
All right, so I'm gonna just take all my points into movement speed to start with, to get it to 25, right?
Yeah.
All right, then offense. I've got stuff everywhere. What are your
You're
two
gonna
primaries?
crit.
You're going to do crit chance and then hit damage.
Okay. Do I balance those or just put all the points in crit chance?
I would
Chance first,
Okay.
and then damage, and then it's going to be CDR.
Okay. So I'm just gonna put. All right. Ba. Okay, yeah, because that'll just increase. Okay, cool. And then defense,
Life, then armor,
life, then
then
armor.
resistance.
Okay. And then utility.
It's going to be resource cost, and then area damage, and then life per hit.
Okay, so just max those out in the order you said to max them out.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, considering that you need, I've got 578 Paragon points, and I haven't maxed all 3 of them out yet.
Okay.
You need a lot of Paragon points.
Have you maxed out any of them though, or I'm just
Yeah.
trying? Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, you can max one out at.
Yeah, and
need
then
up to 200 to get to max one individual one out.
yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Good. Well, I think I've learned something, so I won't have to worry about whichever one I need next for a while. So right now I'm just gonna get my movement speed to 25. I think that's the first one that's gonna hit, and then
and you just have to watch, because if you have any on your gear, it
Mhm.
doesn't stack. So
okay.
Yeah,
every once in a while, just like check it and make sure you're not going over.
Gotcha. Cool. Perfect. Awesome. All right, my bags are empty. I am ready to go to bed.
Drest, I got to tell you, your whole excitement about Penn Station coming to West Virginia.
Yeah.
It translated to me going, man, I really want a cheesesteak. Holy crap, I want a cheesesteak. So we ended up at Freddy's Steak Burgers, and I thought they've got to have cheesesteaks here, and nope, they didn't. And I'm like, no.
Oh, why weren't you at Two Guys Grill? Two Guys Grill is right there by your house.
Well, so I would have to go back past the house to get to it, though.
Oh,
I wanted
your
to
new
stop
house.
by somewhere near the new house.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
And,
Oh, man.
so upset.
Yep. It would have
Like,
been.
well, I guess I'll do a bacon cheeseburger.
It's not the same.
I guess I'll do a bacon cheeseburger.
So not the same. Well, this has been super fun, you guys. If you're still watching on the stream, Thursday night, 9 o'clock, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, episode 391. Come hang out with us. I did do some Elite Dangerous gaming last night, but I didn't stream any of it. But I didn't want to. I was like,
That's all right.
I just want
to
to.
stream every night.
Well, that, man, like, it's kind of boring for other people. Like, and I didn't feel like just carrying it and talking the whole time. So I was like, I need to make 25 hyperspace jumps to get where I'm going, and that's going to be really boring to watch for 25 minutes. So I was like,
Well, you
That's
could
what
make it interesting because then you could talk about like notebooks. Tater's got a Tate.
Tater's got a Tate. We'll talk
Tater's
about
got
that.
a hate and Tater's got a Tate.
We'll talk about that some other time. Y'all are the best. I'm going to bed.
I'm going to do the same.
Bye, streamer people. Love y'all.